Did you know? Did you know? Know what? That there's over 7 billion people in this world? Okay, I don't see why that's important. Well, you see, a little over 1 billion of those people are avid smokers. Okay. That means every 1 out of 7 people avidly participate in smoking tobacco. Could you do me a favor? Could you pull out your phone real quick, open up your calculator app, and divide 1 by 7? Yeah, I can do that. Well, what do you get? Wow, it's a whopping 14%. Alright. Now I know that number doesn't seem like much, but it's larger than you think. Now who's ready for a history lesson? Okay, well, tobacco is a plant grown natively in North and South America. The seed of a single tobacco plant is very, very small. With that being said, a small single-ounce sample of tobacco is known to contain around 300,000 seeds. That's a lot of seeds. Tobacco has been around for basically as long as we have. It was used primarily at the beginning for religious and medicinal remedies by Native Americans. It was believed by them to cure everything. It was used to cure wounds and even as a painkiller. Now, I don't know if you've heard or not, but all branches of the Ohio State University will be banning any type of tobacco use on campus grounds. Yes, that includes smoking. Their reasoning in this ban is explained to be that smoking is unhealthy and is preventing them from becoming the healthiest university worldwide. Mainly because it is considered to be the leading cause of preventable death in America. But that is false. The actual leading cause of preventable death is obesity. Interesting, isn't it? Which brings me to a question. Why wouldn't they go after the leading cause first, instead of just targeting one lifestyle hobby? I think it would be pretty easy to. All you have to do is close down all the unhealthy restaurants, ban the consumption of junk food, and make some kind of weekly mandatory physical activity for students. Of course they won't do that though. That would cost them too much money. Now I'd honestly rather them not do either. I'm just using it as a comparison. Okay, now we're gonna play a little game. You might think to yourself, this doesn't really affect me. I shouldn't care about this. But it really does affect you. I want everyone viewing this video to raise your hand if you're a college student. Now raise your hand if you attend any branch of the Ohio State University. And finally, raise your hand if you occasionally smoke or consume tobacco. Now, even if you didn't raise your hand to the last question, odds are either you do or you did at some point. Maybe you even attempted once before and failed miserably. Or maybe you're friends with somebody who does. Either way, I think it's safe to say that this will affect, or at least interest you in some way. You have to put something like this in perspective, my friend. I bet each and every one of us here has some random thing that they tend to do that is considered unhealthy or wrong. Like eating junk food. Like biting your fingernails. cracking your knuckles. Tanning. Ah, the sun feels amazing. Jaywalking. Littering. Don't forget littering. Or maybe stealing.
You know, Tyler, I really value our friendship. Let me tell you that.
Alright, so do I. I really do.
Wait 1 sec and I'll be right back. I gotta get something.
Now I'm just kidding. Maybe jaywalking, littering, and stealing aren't the smartest things to do, but now do you see what I mean by putting things in perspective?